just watched the newest Family Guy episode, bringing up Brady, and this episode was pretty good. I think this is I'm not saying I think it's good as the last couple ones I've seen of the show so far, but this one basically it deals with New England Patriots and Tom Brady's involved, and we see that the guys are gonna go and see a New England game, and they do. They're just geeking and fangirling over him, of the Tom Brady. It's so funny. And then Meg has a job, and then we see that Tom Brady is like almost like a god there, and of course he's falling in love with Meg, and they're getting along. And then in the Stewie and Brian story, they're talking about about the mattresses aren't the room. Stewie's room is like he's not a fan of it, and he's like, I want to go to somewhere else that has more colorful, brighter rooms. So they go to an IKEA store, and they start fantasizing about we can make it into a mansion, and they do obviously, and they pretend they just live there, and it's almost kind of a bit like it kind of reminded me of that episode that old episode back in the older seasons where he pretended to be rich but he wasn't, but not being rich, but they decided to take over it while at night, and they bring out all of these guests for dinner, and then they realize that and they find out that they're not actually working there. They're actually kind of not hostile. They're actually kind of just they're pretending like it's their home, so they just lock everybody up, and I guess they go back. They go back then to where they were. They go to shelling out the night as well, and of course, Lois and Peter are like, we got to stop Meg from falling in love with Tom Brady, and they do. And Peter's like a funny skydive. He gets there just in time, and then Tom Brady's like, no, I don't want to be with you. I go on to my crazy life, and I thought that was okay. I mean, it's not the best, but it was a decent storyline for sure. I think I definitely prefer more the Stewie and Brian episode a bit than the Meg one, but it was okay. Not as good as the last two episodes, but still an okay one for sure.